Hey everybody, Teresa here. So excited. Another episode of The Polished Professional. Remember, we come live every Thursday at noon and we blend beauty and business and anything else I can think of. So today I'm super excited because I have my personal massage therapist, Desiree, on with us. And just so I wanted to talk to Des about the benefits of massage. And the reason I thought about this is I've been doing this with you, Des, like it's 6, 7, 8 years maybe. It was
It's
before
been a
COVID.
while. It's
Yeah.
been a while.
And I really thought that massage was just a luxury, that you really only got it just to relax. So when people told me that they had monthly massages, therapeutic, I'm like, yeah, crazy. That's just crazy. And then I met Desiree and then I started going monthly and I just realized there were so many more benefits to it than I could have ever imagined. And I even made my husband start to go. So
Well,
I wanted, Des, just to talk about the benefits of massage so that you understand how great it is. But first, I have to say, so when I go in to see you, Des, I never have makeup on, like not a stitch. So do you recognize me with a little bit of
I
makeup?
know you're pretty dolled up here. It's exciting. And I do typically see most people not in makeup. So I'm one of the few people that does get to see you without makeup. And people come to me in like their yoga pants and because, they're getting ready to lay down. So why would you get makeup
Right.
on?
I'm like, why am
And
I
look
going to put
nice?
makeup on just to lay down and get all the makeup, everywhere? I'm just not going to do that. But it's
Yeah.
funny because I always say to you, you're seeing me on natural
Well, and
every single
typically
time.
most of my prep for work isn't a lot of makeup, but when I know you're coming, I do put more makeup on.
Or if you don't, you make sure you tell me, like I had to do this or I didn't have
Yeah, I'm
time.
like, listen, this is why I don't have on any eyeshadow today, essentially.
I
But
love
but thank you very much for allowing me to highlight more of kind of what people don't know about massage, and definitely, I think your opinion is the common opinion of massage that it is more luxury, more pampering. And beyond that, I don't think a lot of people really know there's a lot going on. And it's really pretty amazing when you really break it down. So, the reason why you'll feel relaxed after a massage, like just to kind of stay on the surface and not get too technical, but it activates the parasympathetic nervous system. You have sympathetic and parasympathetic. Parasympathetic is in charge of the rest and digest activities that take place in the nervous system. And basically, they happen when you sleep. So, what's nice about when people come to see me, they're ready to kind of lay down and sleep. But when they get up and they're like, oh, I'm so relaxed, that's actually that part of the nervous system is activated. And so, that's the response that you get during a massage. The other thing that happens is that it increases the serotonin level and the dopamine level in your body, which are your mood stabilizers. And it decreases the level of cortisol, which is your stress hormone. So those are all very technical things and things that definitely people don't realize. But kind of more of the basic knowledge is it will boost your immune system. It can increase the white blood cell count and help you heal faster. It can increase circulation, and it also releases lactic acid. A lot of people say, "Oh, I'm flushing out toxins when I get a massage." That's kind of true, but what you're really doing is you're increasing your lymphatic drainage, which that removes waste from your body. So when you're removing the waste, it is flushing out the toxins, but the reason you're doing it is you're moving fluid, you're increasing the lymphatic response. So it's really really technical, and I don't want to like make it too medical and not relatable. But that's kind of the overall general thing that happens to your body, which is why you leave feeling somewhat relaxed, unless you get a really deep tissue massage. And then you're kind of like, are we still friends?
that. Right. I'm looking, well, this is Mike. He's like, I'm looking for the instruments she used on me.
I know a lot of people think that I'm in there, getting torture tools out, but what I mainly do after 25 years of kind of honing what I thought was benefiting people the most and what I felt like I was better at is targeting where there's a knot. And a lot of times within a chronic knot is a trigger point. And then if you can find the exact trigger point, it does not feel great when you're breaking it down and you're right on the place you need to be. And that happens a lot with Mike.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. And that there's like, sometimes when you think massage, you just think like shoulders and neck and back. But just for example, like Mike had the issue with his foot. And so when you massage like his, whatever that area was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that was tremendous help for him to
And
have that worked on.
that's another thing that I don't think people realize. I mean, there are pages and pages of, conditions that massage can assist with. In Mike's case, that's plantar fasciitis. And I mean, the list is insanely long, like TMJ disorder, whiplash, sciatica, fibromyalgia, carpal tunnel. I mean, it really is a long, and also for him, range of motion, limited range of motion, you're increasing the circulation, but you're also breaking down scar tissue. You're breaking down, again, trigger points, any adhesions, and increasing blood flow. And now you can move more. And, if you can get something early enough, you can prevent sometimes or prolong the need for a surgery. But I have electricians, I have surgeons, and, Mike, for example, that all have plantar fasciitis, completely all different lines of work. And it's unbelievable that they did not realize, they had 10 years of foot pain and they didn't realize, they could come in, and if monthly you're just doing now maintenance and not just troubleshooting all the time, you can really, minimize your pain and discomfort and take a chronic problem, away to some degree.
Yeah, that is so true, because I remember him saying that to me, and I'm like, well, tell Desiree. Like it didn't even dawn on him to do that. You know what I mean?
That it would actually, like, there's no way that's going to help.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And some of the guys that do come to see me, they'll say that, they'll leave work and explain I'm going for a massage, and it's the same reaction, like, oh, well, that must be nice.
Yeah.
And they're like, you don't understand.
Right.
Like,
right.
First of all, this is the only reason I can still golf or I can still, go walking. It's, given me more mobility than I had before and eliminated some of the pain. And so I don't think the general public realizes that those are things that are happening in massage. And I hope that, soon people will start to, I don't want to say respect, because I don't feel like it's that. I think it's just you just don't know. You don't know until you know.
Understanding that it's therapeutic. It is not just relaxation. It's there.
Yeah,
and I can
it can be.
For myself.
It can be. But I mean, this dates back to, we see like hieroglyphics of people that were doing massages. So definitely, I think it was always used for something in therapy. And then it kind of became more of like a spa pampering. And that also has its place. It all does. But I don't think people then realized medically what it could benefit to.
Right. And I know for me, like when we get to a certain age, we should always strength train, but you're not told that early on. So I was the cardio queen, and now I'm really focused on strength. So I have to have the massage, because when I lift weights, I can my neck tenses up. So it's so helpful. I feel like I can lift more and heavier weights because I see you on a monthly basis.
And I agree. I could tell when you were, doing more, because your shoulders are getting tighter. And then imagine you don't get massages at all. What happens if you have that tension building and building and building? Eventually, you're not going to have the movement you want. And even for me, I have been doing this quite a long time, and I think I've extended the expectation of a deep tissue massage therapist, but I have to credit my massage therapist. And we joke that we just massage each other so that we can continue to massage other people. But, as soon as I leave, I think, I cannot believe I was that tight. I'm always shocked at how much better I feel, because I thought, and a lot of people say, I don't really have any main issues today, but you'll let me know what's going on. And then they get up and they're like, I couldn't believe that hurt or this hurt. And I do the same thing. I'll think, I thought I was doing fine. And I sit down in my car to leave, and I'm like, no, now I'm doing fine.
Yeah, that is so true, because you always ask me, like, how are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know. You tell me.
I know. You're like, this is what I think's going on, but you'll just let me know what's
Right,
happening.
right,
Well, and
right.
I'm grateful that you trust me to
Yes.
kind of just take charge and
Yeah,
do what I
I
need
do.
to do.
Yes. Do you feel like monthly massages, is that the time frame that people should have
I think
massages?
that's a good question. I think that's a general goal people want to achieve. But if you do have like a major acute problem, sometimes twice a month, but you'd like to get to that maintenance point where, once a month is going to do what you need. Sometimes, like I said, some people come twice a month. Um, some of my clients, I have probably like 6 clients that are 75 to 85, and they come once a week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they saved well, and
Yeah.
they, and it's great though because I think they're moving more than most 80-year-olds I know, and I really think it's because they're getting all this circulation going, and and if they're getting a massage from me in their 80s, they're also probably doing other things to keep their body moving as well.
Right. And I mean, why not live your best life? So,
Exactly. And
right.
it's kind of like when you eat well in the morning or you exercise in the morning, one good choice leads to another. So I
Yeah.
think if you get a massage, you're not then prone to sit around. You want to keep moving, the next, like, this is something I did that was good today. Let me try something good tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. And then I guess my final question is, and this is a general question, but do you believe that every single person could benefit from like monthly massages?
Um, as as long as you don't have any health issues or contraindications. But I mean, I get a magazine monthly for massage, and each issue is about either massage and palliative care, massage and chemo, massage and, ADHD, autism spectrum. It really does. You can modify it to whomever you're working on. So I do think everybody could, unless there's some, major health concern. But I do think it's something that could work for everybody. If you need to make modifications, you can, and we will. But I definitely think it's a good thing for everybody. I mean, the bottom line is you're going to increase circulation, increase blood flow, and that's typically a good thing.
That's right, exactly. And then okay, one more question. So when you're looking for a massage therapist,
Mm.
so like what would be, I know you and you're great, but if someone didn't live around here, I know your schedule is like almost booked, but so how do you figure out who's a good massage? Just like a doctor, like how do you figure that
That
out?
is a very good question. And there's actually a website that helps you find a massage therapist in each town. The AMTA, American Massage Therapy Association website, you can put in your town and it'll show you people that are licensed. So if you want to make sure you're getting as medical of a massage as you can get, that's a great place to start. You can Google it and then look on websites, but again, you might not know if these people, have all the credentials you're supposed to have. One thing that I did, and you helped me with this as well, when I was trying to make a full book, I did chair massage in as many places as they would allow me to, because I feel like it gives you a little taste. You get 10 minutes on a chair, and then in those 10 minutes, you'll know, am I connecting with this person? Do I like their kind of touch? Is it deep enough? Is it too deep? And I always felt like I got a lot of good table clients from something like that, because some people don't want to spend an hour and find out in that setting, do I like this person or not? So I felt like it gave people a chance. So if there's ever places where there's chair massage therapists and you kind of don't know if you want to get a massage, I think that's a good place to give it a try. And then you can go on about your day and think, okay, I like that. Take their card and then give them a call.
I love that. That's a great tip.
It
Yes.
worked well for me.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you just giving us information on massage and how important it is. It's made a definite impact on my life. And as much as my husband complains, like definitely he complains in a funny way, you know him.
He's a trooper. He's a trooper.
Be nice. You're going to see him soon.
I know. I think next week.
Yeah. So it's just so important. I just wanted people to know, just get away from that. It's just a luxury. It's really not. There's so many things that I am doing now in my, older age that I wish I would have started younger. So for all those people out there who are a lot younger, these kind of things I wish I would have done sooner.
Oh, and if people start earlier, you're going to feel good, and you'll know when you don't feel good because something that isn't tight is tight. Or if you're talking to somebody and they're saying, I'm really having headaches or I'm having this, and you suggest massage, they might think that's not going to help, but it would be a shock if it didn't help on some level.
Yes. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to say is when you massage me when my allergies are bad, I don't tell you my allergies are bad. You tell me. Like, are you having headaches? Do you know what I mean? Because you can feel it.
Yeah,
So again, just another reason to get massages because it affects so many other things than just what you
it
think.
does. And I mean, if you are coming in monthly and it's those months of sinus and allergy and you've got this congestion in your sinuses and it's doing all this drainage, if you can just flush that out a little bit, you might have a brief temporary period where you feel better, but you will feel better for a little bit. I
Yes,
mean,
definitely.
allergies aren't going to go anywhere, but at least it's like, okay, I can breathe. This doesn't feel so congested.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, the one thing I do want to mention is make sure when people get a massage to communicate. Nobody wants to get a massage where they're uncomfortable. And it's okay just to say, this is a little too much, or some people use different funny words. My one client always says, ooh, that's a little spicy. And so make sure people are not going to be upset if you say it's too deep, and hydrate, hydrate, hydrate afterwards.
Oh, good point. Good point. Yes, thank you. That was a great way to end it. So thanks again for taking time out of your schedule
My
to
pleasure.
just share about massage and how great it really is.
I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks, everybody. If you found this episode helpful, be sure to share it with others. Have a great day.